So I'm still in Wales. Last week's video I did Tryfan and the Glidders again, and today I've come out, it's a Sunday, I've come out of part of a group again, Adventure Buddies. I'll try and stay as a group today, and we're doing Moel Siabod, which is one of the tallest peaks around here, and then we're going to do the Fisherman's Trail. So I can't wait for that. I've wanted to do it for ages, and that's one of the reasons I stayed over. I'm going to go over now and meet the group, find out who's here today, and then yeah, just follow along. If this is your first time here, my name's Chris. I do hiking, wild camping. I've got lots of adventures planned for this year. Please do consider subscribing. Doesn't cost anything, free to do, and you'll just get notified when I do new videos. Stick with me, let's take you on the trail. Found the group. I won't stick the camera in the face just yet because I've only just introduced to them, but yeah, we're going to set off in a few minutes. Thankfully it's not as cold today, it's quite nice. I'm still going to keep everything wrapped up. I'm sure it'll be colder when we get up, but so far it's alright. Just look how powerful the water is today. I've whipped the camera around. When we go further down on the Fisherman's Trail, that's what we're going to be walking over. Oh, here we go again. This is good for the heart, good for the legs, good for your fitness, good for your mind. Absolutely loving it. If anyone fancies getting out on a hike or a camp, hike anywhere, I'm always in the peaks, the lakes, Wales. Got some long distance things planned this year. Then drop a comment below, get in touch. All my socials are below. If you go to chrisgleave.com, I've got a link to my link tree with all socials, so reach out. I'm always looking to meet new people. I'm going to get out more and more, so if anyone does fancy tagging along or planning a hike, then yeah, more than willing to do it. Not sure the way up, I'm guessing it's kind of over there and wiggles our way up. Hopefully it goes straight up. Right, so at the top of here you've got all these abandoned things from the miners. Good place, little place for a wild camp, this.
Where do you want it?
Look at this. Great little place for a little camp on there as well. Lovely. Yeah, so this hike today, Moel Seabed, say it's one of the tallest peaks around here, and this is going to be about, it's supposed to be about 4 hours. I mean, I know on my own I could probably do it in a few hours easy, but as the group, and we do keep stopping a lot, probably going to take a little bit of time today. And then when we get down, we're going to drive to the Fisherman's Trail. If you don't know much about it, I'll stick a link below to it as well, but it's brilliant. A series of ladders and little edges and little things going over this this stream, river sort of thing. Yeah, so it should be a bit of fun. Group having yet another rest. If you come up here, it is so boggy. It's like a marshland everywhere you go. Yeah, really boggy up here, but just got a little bit further, then we're on all the rocks. This is definitely where we're going up here. And as you get to the top, we see our first view of the other side of the valley. Let me show you. Look at this. There we go. To the top. That's the group. Sat down there. And I've decided to push on. I might wait for him up here, but I can't sit down just yet, it's too soon. And it's cold as well, so I'd rather just keep pushing up. Look. Beautiful. I always say it. I think we're just gonna have to wing it. Up here, through the top. So it's more clambering and climbing. Nowhere near as vertical as yesterday. Still a good test of the legs though. It's not great this with one hand, I'll be honest with you. Try not to die. There we go. I'll show you what I've just come down. There we go. Just keep going up, I think. Just get my heavy breathing. I'm hoping when I get up here We'll have a nice view. Oh, maybe. But it's obviously not that way. Maybe it's round. And I'll have a little rest up here and let the others catch up, I think. Here we go. Top of the little ridge anyway. Wow. Next. Group are still down there. So I was going to sit and have a drink and have a wait for them, but they've literally not even set off yet. They're going to be another 20 minutes getting up here. I can do with them getting a wiggle on and hurrying up. This is the trouble coming out with groups. Group hiking's great for some people. I do come on a few, but it's just a little bit slow for me. I didn't get it. Cheers. Hopefully you can hear me with the wind, but it's been about half an hour since my last video. I've let them catch up. These are the back markers. I've let a few go ahead. I didn't want to rush ahead. I left everybody yesterday, so I didn't want to be rude, so I've waited. Freezing now, hence why every time you see me I'm in something different. Hat, scarf, different coat. Be prepared. It's gone really cold all of a sudden. Bitter in the wind. But you can probably see people behind there. Everyone's at different levels and some of them are struggling a little bit. So I'm going to try and rush up here, get with the front group again, and then tackle this next part of the ridge. Looks like a good scramble, this, all the way up. Ooh. Try not to fall. I don't know if you can make them out on this camera, but there's people quite far behind in our group. There's also a couple who have let get ahead. This is the top of Moel Seabed, and I'm just getting to the trig in front of me now. This is the top of the trig. Amazing views from up here. Sun's come out for us. And over in the distance is Tryfan. I don't know if you can see it. Now I'm going to take some refuge in the wind shelter. Made it! Right, I'm not sure if you can hear me with the wind. We've been sat in the top for about 50 minutes. Well, we'll let everyone group together. Somebody was struggling to get up, a lady, which is a shame. I'm glad she's made it, but I know she was quite upset on the way coming up. Just gonna get involved for this quick group picture. Not really my thing. Well, let's do it. Right, that's down from the summit. I've spin the camera around. We were going to go over the tops there. There's kind of a couple of peaks you can go over, which would have been my preference, but I did suggest that there is a lower route round here. We were just talking, I said I think we're best going on the lower route just because of the abilities of the group, and I think some people are going to struggle. So you can just see just like a load of boulders coming down here. I'm not even sure this is part of our group in front. I'll be honest with you, I've not filmed for about the last hour. I was just talking to two lovely people and we've just been walking down, having a lovely chat all the way down, which has been nice. We've walked ahead of the group. We've come down now, just a nice easy path, a little bit boggy, and we're now on this trail road here. I'll be honest with you, I don't know which way it is, I don't know where we're going, so we might have to wait for people. One thing I learned when I did my coast to coast last year is you should always talk to people, listen to their stories, why they come out, what they're doing, and that's just what I did. I didn't want to stick the cameras in their faces. I think I mentioned before, some people struggled today. I think one girl was in tears at one point. She was a little bit terrified of a little bit extreme at sometimes, but yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'm going to let the group catch up, take some layers off, because I'm definitely too warm now. Make our way back to the car, and then hopefully I'll be able to bring you back when we arrive at the Fisherman's Trail. Last bridge before we get back to the cars. All done, down from the climb, back to the car. Do you know what, I think I've only got 5 minutes. I wish I had a little bit longer. I was going to heat up my chili that I've got left in. But back to the car, everyone's just meeting across the road. Just going to get rid of some of our gear, and then we're going to head off to the Fisherman's Trail and try and get that underway. Let me get my stuff sorted, and I will next pick up the video when we're on the Fisherman's Trail. Hopefully it should be good. We're just coming down the secret way to the Fisherman's Trail. Looking forward to this. It's getting late as well. It's like nearly 5 o'clock. So we've probably got about half an hour before it goes dark. But dangerous structure, the owner accepts no liability for any loss, damage. It's roaring, that, isn't it? You've got it, you've got it. Alright, we got it. They could be tighter, these ropes, couldn't they? There we go. Yeah, I'm going to get it out of pocket here. That's it. Just come up this ladder here to get this nice shot from here, and that's what has just come along, and as you can see it's not very straight. Wiggles all the way along. Now I've got to get my way somehow down this ladder. The ladders aren't great either. I'm not looking forward to going down these, to be fair, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Hopefully you can see this view coming down. I'll try and get a little bit of the footage of what it's like on the ground. Look at this next bit here, look, it's not even connected, look. That's what's just come along. I'm going to turn around, get into the start now. And I believe that sometimes someone was saying that you can stand here and watch salmon jumping as well. We made it just before it went dark. Really enjoyed it, hope you have too. Please consider subscribing, link below, doesn't cost anything. You just get notified of any new videos. And if you liked it, leave a comment and tell me where you want, if there's anywhere you think I should check out in the future. Thank you very much. Next video out next Wednesday, 6 o'clock. Peace.